Hi guys, it's Andy from NismoTechUK. We're giving an overview for Linksys. This is their N300 dual band wireless N range extender. Looking at the front of the box, I really love the actual branding of the actual Linksys devices. They all follow quite a similar theme, and it's really eye-catching and good to look at. So we've got the RE2000, which is the actual model up at the top here, which is the N300 dual band, which we can see an image of here. The Linksys branding, the Cisco branding up at the top. Network boost, it says here, increase existing wireless coverage, flexible placement and easy setup. Onto this side of the box, we have a little bit of information about the Linksys Promise, which is easy setup, built-in class security, award-winning 24/7 customer support, and it also features a 2-year limited warranty. Onto this side, a little bit more information about the various different products available from Linksys. Linksys range extender, and down at the bottom here we have got the package contents, which we're going to look at, the minimum specification requirements for your system, etc., which we will link to in our review on our website. And then on the back here we have the features and specification. We have up to 300 megabits per second on the speed, wireless N 2.4 or 5 gigahertz on the band, traffic prioritization for smoother video streaming, one fast Ethernet port to connect to wired devices, easily connecting internet ready device, surf, stream and share online from hard to reach areas, and enjoy add-in home mobility. As it mentions down at the bottom here, they do recommend that you connect this to a Linksys wireless N router for obvious reasons. So without further ado, let's get inside the box and see what we get. We have the quick installation guide, which is also going to tell you how to actually install this device, how to connect it up, etc., following on-screen instructions, etc., like that. The all-important installation CD. Now you are going to need to use this. It might be worth checking out the Linksys website to see if there's a more up-to-date version, but you will definitely need to use this. We also have a Cat5 cable. The actual device itself, which we'll come on to in a moment. An additional clip, which I'll show you what that's all about, and then just removing that, we also have a power cord. So let's now just quickly shut the box up, move that back over there. Okay, so this is the actual device itself. Not particularly too big. As you can see, we sort of have sort of ventilation around the side here, on both sides. The actual cover plate's covered up here. We seem to have some form of reset button and a power button, which is nice, so you can turn it on or off depending on whether or not you're using it at the time. Up at the top we also have the Cat5 cable, or the LAN connection point, and then I see a plug down here. Now if I can quickly show this to you, I'm not quite sure as to how it, here we go, it just literally slides off. Now this additional plate here, what we got in there, we also have got the MAC address detail, etc., on the inside if you do need to use that. Now the other thing that you can do with this is that by connecting that up there, you can then connect this 2-pin plug adapter straight into there, and then you can actually extend, that's probably about 1 meter long, you can extend the wireless range that little bit further, which is quite a nice addition. On the top here we also got the Cisco logo, which I believe lights up, and obviously then a power status LED at the bottom here. So I'm just going to connect this plug back in, if I can get it off. There we go. And again, just give you a quick look around the actual device itself. Okay, so now let's have a quick look to see what the software installation is like. Okay guys, so I'm now going to show you how to actually set the wireless N range extender up. So with our installation CD, we're just going to pop this into the CD drive a moment. And in it goes. Okay, so just going to click on this to open it and launch. So I've read the license information. Okay, so it says here, extender setup requires a wireless connection. So effectively, because I'm connected wired to my router, I need to actually change that. So let me just go in and do that a moment. And hope that it works. Just bear with me. So I'm just going to disable the LAN and connect the wireless. Okay, so we're now connected wirelessly. So I'm just going to click next to try again. Okay, so it now says to plug the extender into an electrical outlet, which, as you can see, is what I've done here. So I'm just going to switch this on up at the top. Bear with me. Okay, so that's now switched on, as you can see with the light flashing away. So we're now going to click next. Now it's always best to actually connect the device up to your network with the extender being quite close to the router to make it easier to actually set up and to eliminate any signal issues. As you can see, it's now connecting to the extender, and as it's connecting, the light has gone from a solid light to flashing light to a solid light. So we now have the two different wireless options available, which is the top one for myself, and it now asks me to enter the network password. Okay, so that's the password entered, and this is now setting up the actual extender. As you can see, we've still got a solid light on here. Okay, so it now looks as if it has finished setting up the extender, and as it says here, you can now move the extender to a different location. So if you didn't set it up in the location you want it, you can now simply unplug the device, move it around and set it up within the best area that you want it. And now, as it says, congratulations, your extender has been successfully set up and your wireless network has been extended to provide additional wireless range. And it really is that simple. Okay, so on to my personal thoughts for the N300 dual band wireless N range extender from Linksys. The device is very simple and effective in its look and performance. The ability to plug it straight into a plug socket or to extend it even further with the additional power cord is good to see. The device looks good with its plastic black shell and minimal LED that stays on constantly when connected, so it's not going to constantly flash in the background. When setting up the range extender, I'd recommend that you do it close to your wireless router so that you don't have any signal issues. But one thing to note as well is that once installed, you don't need to change any settings or reconnect to the Wi-Fi for items like smartphones or tablets. Everything stays exactly the same. It just means that you have a bigger range to work with. As for its performance, this is obviously going to depend on your own personal setup, how many walls you have in between the device and the range extender, and how many other wireless networks are in your area. These sort of things will affect its performance. For myself, it did eliminate a couple of dead spots, which meant that I could gain internet access from my garden, also from my shed, which I couldn't do before. I was able to watch a video, browse the internet using my iPad and the range extender. Now, I found this product for around about £50 on Amazon, so it's relatively quite an inexpensive way to extend the range of your wireless network. And with this wireless range extender being a Linksys, you know that you're going to get extremely good value for money and extremely good build quality. So we hope you liked the overview and also the software installation guide for the wireless N range extender, and we'll see you in our next video.